Ren Bittersweet Symphony Live. This just got released today. Let's get right into it. You guys know I'm all about the lyrics, the rap, that stuff, but I've been appreciating when Ren sings more recently. This feels like it's gonna be one of those songs, right? Where is he filming this?
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. I spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, G, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye. I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling.
There's something special about being awake between like 2 to 5 a.m., 2 to 6 a.m. That window where everything is asleep, the city, people, lights are off, barely any cars on the road. There's something so peaceful about that, you know what I mean? And what he's describing here reminds me of that. I used to love those moments back when I was in university. You know, just being up at that point, studying all night, and then saying, you know what, let me just go for a quick walk. Everything's peaceful. If you know how that feels, put it in the comment section below.
In the morning, wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the Britain I know. This is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside the city if you listen enough.
There's poetry inside of the city if you listen enough. And that's the thing. A lot of people have to be more perceptive these days because it seems that level of self-awareness and you know, listening before you talk doesn't like never mind. I'm gonna sound like an old man complaining.
If you listen enough, working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes a pram to the pub, and while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with my boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, as above so below. Here in this city,
I love the switch up from the below and above that he did there with the wordplay, but I also like that he's describing like the good parts and also the problems, right? So he has a very realistic approach.
I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with my boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, as above so below.
Eyes below, man, that's beautiful.
The struggle, as below so above, as above so below. Here in this city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo, and then the clock strikes.
I blow a smoke ring to heaven and it makes a halo, because it's just a ring but it goes up to the sky, aka the heaven, but it looks like a halo at that point. That's wonderful imagery.
Seven, guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. Stepping in and out of gaps of the pavement cracks. If I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. People rise for work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable. Junkie in the cubicle, his old spoon is usable. His mother's in a black suit, crying at a funeral. 9 to 5 crucible, this route is not commutable. A kid falls off the tracks, then he serves a stretch at juvenile. Libby's at the Dolies, but her disposition's humorful, while Davy's at the bookies and his mates call him delusional Britain. Drink it down and moan about the weather when the sun starts shining. Feel the factor 10 tremor. Boys will be in it together till the fists start flying like the Conor McGregor, and then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with a face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue.
I know this is about Britain, but this relates to, like, you know, the area I'm from as well, growing up. And I think a lot of people can relate to this because no matter where you live, I would say, there are some negatives and some really bad ones at some spots too. But there's also the positive, the good memories, and just the general positivity that we don't tend to focus on, at least through the media and through just online a lot. Like all we do is complain online, you know what I mean? But it's nice and refreshing for him to give both, because like there's something nostalgic about what he's saying, but also something real about, talking about problems that happen to almost everyone. Like we all kind of know someone who's gone in a fight that it just went a bit too far. We all know someone who has to wake up in the morning when the sun comes up, like just to go to work. We know someone that just likes to smoke. We know there are homeless people, drug addicts, and all the separate stories that he's brought up through the lyrics of this song so far has been something that I think everyone has gone through, or we know someone who has gone through that. So for him to capture all these themes one by one so accurately, it's just cool. Straight up cool.
Face full of tar, mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it's time to head home. Bittersweet how my high found its way to below. And I've said it once before.
How my high has found its way to be low, but also below, high, below, but it is low, below. Yeah, you get it, you get it.
Living on the streets of Britain, you just go with the flow. But I'm done. I'm out for the night. As the sun paints the pavements, I'll turn out the light. White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. I always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather. When it's all said and done, we'll be in it all together. Boys, we'll be like it forever. It's a bittersweet symphony with birds of a feather. Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die.
Beautiful. That's really cool, man. Shout out to Ren. Like, sometimes he'll bring some intense topics. Sometimes it'll be wholesome. Sometimes it's good vibes. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes, like, he has a song for every occasion, every mood that you might be in. And it's really nice that you can go just to one place to get all of that. You know what I mean?